Hey there, wrestling fans. Brian Blitz here, and welcome to another exciting edition of Superstars of the Ring here at ccwrestling.biz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get on with this week's show, I just want to talk a little bit more about what we saw in last week's episode. As you know, recently, Coquino Palomalo did challenge the Outlaw Jamie McKinnon for the CCW Championship and fell a little bit short at the end of the match with what was a very impressive match. Obviously, Jamie McKinnon didn't take too kindly to the events that led up to the match or the match itself, and brutally attacked Coquino Palomalo. And he pile drived him not once, not twice, but 3 times. And we do know that Coquino Palomalo has suffered a pretty serious injury. Right now, at this moment, we do not know the extent, but hopefully in the coming weeks, we're going to get more of an update, maybe even from Coquino himself. So we certainly, if anything else, do wish him a speedy recovery. Now on to this week's match. We're going to talk about Rock and Roll Chris Turner and Shooter McGee, the feud that has been going on for a year. It seems like it's been going on for decades. These two have been at each other's throat for as long as, or as far back as I can remember, and it came to an absolute boiling point at Wrestlebash this year. And I'd be remiss if I actually talked a little bit about how the match ended. So we're going to go ahead and let you decide and see what you feel. Let's go to the action.
Making his way to ringside, representing the Diamond Exchange. Here's led to the ring by Diamond Dave. This is Shooter McGee.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most anticipated matches we have ever had here in CCW. And the catalyst for it all is right there. We see Shooter McGee. From the start of his career up until about a year ago, Shooter McGee was a bona fide fan favorite and one of his closest friends in CCW and one of his mentors who helped him come up in this company. The legendary Rock and Roll Chris Turner. But about a year ago, Shooter McGee turned on Chris Turner, joined the Diamond Exchange. And as you can see, the always auspicious Diamond Dave joining Shooter McGee ringside. But here's Chris Turner. These guys have battled back and forth since last year, and now it culminates in a street fight. This match should settle it all. See Chris Turner greeting the fans. You always got to watch out for Shooter McGee and the Diamond Exchange. And keep in mind right there, Shooter McGee trying to sneak attack, but this match is now underway, and ladies and gentlemen, let me warn you, this guaranteed to be a brutal matchup, as Chris Turner has 12 months worth of frustration built up over this, and right now Shooter McGee at the end of that chair shot, Chris Turner delivering that steel chair directly to the spine of Shooter McGee. And there you see Diamond Dave aiding Shooter McGee. Shooter decided he wanted to make some money in this business and decided with Diamond Dave turning his back on Chris Turner. As the old adage goes, Turner may have taught Shooter everything he knows, but he didn't teach him everything that Turner knows. And now this match officially about to get underway in the ring. These guys are chomping at the bit. We've seen in the past Shooter McGee attack Chris Turner's knee. Chris Turner suffered a plethora of different injuries over the last year. Shoulder injury, knee injury. And you see Shooter McGee capitalizing on that. But this will be no standard wrestling match. It's a street fight. Shooter McGee ideally going to the outside of the ring, grabbing that trash can lid, but misses. Wild swing and miss. Turner grabs it and smacks Shooter McGee right in the forehead, and one more for good measure. We've seen Chris Turner in these types of matches before, and there's that pattern of double stop bringing all the way down. On Shooter McGee's chest, and Shooter with a low blow, and Chris Turner rolls to the outside of the ring. Usually I'll have a good idea who might come out on top in a match or who's favored, but in this one, I have no idea, especially with the brutal aspect of a street fight. You see there, Shooter McGee nailing Chris Turner with that chair. No countouts, no disqualifications. Back a couple years ago, involved in a street fight, one of those brutal matches we've ever seen. And now, Shooter McGee brings the rest of that trash can in and drops Chris Turner with a suplex. And you can see Turner writhing in pain in the ring, and he may have some broken ribs. Notice how nobody has gone for a pin quite yet. They want to beat the living hell out of each other, and they are succeeding in that manner right now. Shooter McGee had that trash can position on top of Chris Turner and drops the elbow. This is an unrecognizable Shooter McGee from what we've seen in the past. Like I said earlier, one of the biggest fan favorites. Now, one of the most hated individuals company. Now Turner needs to pay attention a little bit. I know he's writhing in pain, maybe broken ribs, injured knee, but Shooter McGee has brought in a table and is positioning that table in the corner of the ring. What does he have in store? Shooter McGee just attacking everything, but now Chris Turner with a reversal. And he sends Shooter McGee crashing into that table. And why not just throw the table on top of him? That table is now trash. See that huge dent, that wooden table. Now Chris Turner delivering a suplex of his own, and Shooter McGee rolls to the outside of the ring. Diamond David, you always got to pay attention with any member of the Diamond Exchange is ringside. He is busy hitting a chair in the ring, didn't see Turner, and Turner winked his eyes. Completely illegal in this match. Shooter McGee trying to run away, trying to crawl under the ring. See Turner's got him by the foot, pulls that boot off. I think Chris Turner has an idea of what to do with that boot. Shooter McGee is hanging on to the cables, he's railing on the inside of that ring. See Chris Turner beating Shooter McGee with his own shoe. And McGee busted open, and Chris Turner dialing in on that injury. Shooter McGee bleeding from the forehead. It's hard to say where that came from. Did it come from the chair shot, the table, the lid, the boot? Maybe a little punch drunk. Chris Turner, again, the recipient of a low blow, and I'll remind you, completely legal in this match. It's a street fight. Now the team calling for the end of Chris Turner. And a swinging neck breaker. We've already pointed out Chris Turner's injured neck. And we've seen some brutal feuds in the past, but Chris Turner kicks him in the gut and rock and drop onto that chair, and both men, you see Chris Turner took some force from that chair. Shooter McGee took a lot of it. The ref begins the count. Both men are down. Now may be a matter of who gets to their feet first. They decide the winner of this match. You can see Turner. I believe he may have some broken ribs, not exactly sure. He's got an injured neck, injured shoulder, injured ribs, injured knee. We see Shooter McGee barely moving over there in the corner, busted wide open. He may have a concussion. And the referee just counted both men out. They didn't answer the count of 10. And the referee has counted both men out, but it sounds like this match is going to keep going, and the first man to their feet will come away with a victory. That's all it's going to take. You can see Turner to his knees. Shooter McGee distracting the referee. The referee didn't see Chris Turner on his feet. Diamond Dave holding down the legs of Chris Turner. Turner unable to get up. Shooter McGee gets up. And that is how this match unbelievably will end. The referee was distracted by Shooter McGee. The ref did not see Chris Turner get to his feet. Diamond Dave grabbing the legs, tripping Chris Turner, holding him down. McGee gets to his feet. He is declared the winner. But I don't think Turner's ready for this match to end. I know the fans here aren't either. McGee may be the winner, but he sure does not look like a winner right now. Diamond Dave goes to collect his client off the floor. They do have the victory. And I really thought that this match would be the one to end it all for these two, but I'm not so sure now. Chris Turner, he's not ready to be finished. You see he had that chair, but the match is over. The ref taking the chair. This crowd's incensed. Chris Turner is furious. See, Shooter McGee, I don't even think he knows where he's at, but Diamond Dave trying to get him to the back, and Chris Turner calling for a microphone.
All 80 people here saying 5 more minutes. If you got any guns, 5 more minutes.
Chris Turner issuing that challenge. Does Shooter McGee have it in him to face Chris Turner for 5 more minutes? And he's trying. Diamond Dave pleading with him. And Shooter McGee perhaps about to make the biggest mistake of his entire career as he stumbles back down the aisle. Is he going to give him what he wants? It doesn't look like it. McGee turns back around. And we might have more time in this match. Shooter McGee huffing it to the ring. You can see him still bleeding from the forehead. And as soon as he gets there, Shooter McGee turns back around. Shooter McGee walks away, but I can promise you that this feud isn't over.
Have you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler? Have you ever dreamed of making it to the top and wearing championship gold? Well, here is your opportunity. Email us today at customerservice@ccwrestling.biz. The CCW Training School is accepting new students now. Start your journey today on your way to greatness.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, going into the match, it was very confusing. We weren't quite sure exactly what was going on. Both men appeared to be down, and the referee said that the first man to his feet would be declared the winner. It would have appeared that Rock and Roll Chris Turner made it to his feet first, but I looked like he may have tripped. Not quite sure exactly what happened there. Maybe Diamond Dave probably had something to do with it. I couldn't tell for sure. In any case, Shooter McGee is your winner of that street fight. Of course, Rock and Roll Chris Turner, definitely not happy. I don't think he's satisfied with exactly the outcome of the match. Had a few words for Shooter McGee and basically for the whole situation at hand. So let's go ahead and hear from the legendary Rock and Roll Chris Turner.
You know, Wrestlebash, it was supposed to all come to a head. We should have figured out who was the better man. But yet again, Shooter McGee, Diamond Dave, you found a way to cloudy it up. You found a way not to have a clear winner. Everybody saw Rock and Roll Chris Turner got to his feet first. Diamond Dave reached in there, tripped me. So Shooter, you take the win, take whatever you want. But I guarantee you, it's not over. It's not over with you, Shooter. It's not over with you, Diamond Dave. I don't care who I got to go through. We're going to find out who is a better man.
Well, Rock and Roll Chris Turner certainly feels that the situation with Shooter McGee and apparently Diamond Dave remains unresolved, and he still feels that neither one can be determined to be the better man. I am very interested to hear what Diamond Dave and Shooter McGee have to say about that, in the weeks to come. All right, ladies and gentlemen, things are really heating up here in CCW, as they always frequently are. In just a few short months, we want you to be on the lookout because Stampede's going to be coming your way. Definitely want to start talking about that because it is going to be a big event in the very near future. On top of that, always want to follow us on our wrestling or on our website, on our Facebook page. Definitely all the wrestlers' Twitter feeds and every other form of social media that we have. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Blitz, and I will see you at ringside.